It is Taco Tuesday here at CBS 8. We are featuring local taco shops every week.
Yeah, so this morning, CBS 8's Chris Groh is joining us live at the Taqueria Revolución in the Bonita neighborhood, Chris. So tell us about this business. It looks like they really cater to a lot of people's needs, true needs.
Yes, a lot of people have those needs, especially here on a Tuesday. And what could be more comforting, right, than just that beautiful combination of meat, maybe some guacamole, maybe some salsa, and of course some fresh corn tortillas. So we have some carne asada tacos that we're going to rip into in just a little bit. But Emilio, I wanted to bring you in here real quick because we were just saying earlier when we were talking, you wanted a taqueria, not a taco shop. For the people at home who don't, maybe they're like, well, what's the difference? How would you best describe that?
Well, a taqueria is you buy tacos. Yeah. You know, a taco shop, you can buy roll tacos. You know, it's more like the Texas Mexican food, which has sour cream, cheese, and all that stuff. An authentic taqueria doesn't have cream, cheese. So it's more like, you know, carne asada, guacamole, salsa, handmade tortillas. So that's more traditional taqueria. Yeah. And I wanted to keep it that way, so we don't have none of the things you would find in a taco shop, like roll tacos and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's, I think.
And I think that's what's so cool is, like, for me, I came from the East Coast, and we do have more of the Tex-Mex, the cheese, the sour cream, and to come here, it was a culture shock, but it's not that it's better, it's just that it's different, but it was a culture shock in a good way. Do you think that some people are coming in, they're expecting the different, they're expecting that Tex-Mex, but then you kind of open their eyes to what's possible?
Well, you know, when I opened my first restaurant in 2013, there were no taquerias categories. You had a taco shop, and then you had Chipotle, you know. So now there's a lot of taquerias. Yeah. So I think having the category as a taqueria, you know, where you can actually eat authentic tacos, just like in Mexico, it's growing out here in the United States.
All right, so we got some carne asada. Right. So I'm going to give you this, and we are going to go ahead and take a bite here. So we got 2 carne asada. Chef Mike over there, kind of cooking that up for us here. All right, we're going to dive in, get that first bite.
Oh yeah, where have I seen this before, Netta?
Yeah, right. Every
Tuesday,
it's been
like a week.
This is Chris's life.
Yeah, Chef Mike. Okay, Chef Mike got the 1 thumbs up.
Good.
From Chris,
really
it would be 2 thumbs up. He's got his other hand on the basket.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, and what's so crazy too is that, and you guys do have birria, but the birria has been such the craze lately that the places that we've been to here for Taco Tuesday, we've been featuring the birria, but just some good old-fashioned carne asada. There's nothing quite like that, so you guys did really good with that, and you could taste the mesquite too. You talked about that as well too.
Yeah, and you know, the fact that we do the handmade tortillas, and we have the salsa, so when you come here, you can order con todo, which it means everything. My opinion, that's the best way, because that's how you know, the taquero back there will craft that for you. And when you go to Mexico or Tijuana, you know, the guy would say, "You want it con todo?" You say con todo. So it means everything.
Everything on it. Perfect. Awesome, Emilio. Thank you so much. And guys, here, we may have already put that up on your screen, but if you've got your favorite taco shop that you want us to come visit, just send us that idea. So working for you at cbs8.com, and we'll come by and we'll do the really hard job of taste testing the tacos, making sure that they live up to the hype that you're preaching, and you know, put on a couple pounds this month, right? No problem, guys, right?
It's all for a good cause.
Smaller. The con todo, you can't say no to. So I'm glad that he suggested that.
What you guys aren't aware of is how much they're feeding us in between live shots.
That's true.
What you don't see on television.
We don't just sit here and fiddle on our. No. We're talking, we're eating, and it's a really good time. Not to make you guys jealous.
He's investigating and reporting in between live shots. That's great stuff. Chris, thank you for that. By the way, we had a CBS 8 viewer, Kenny Landry, who messaged me on IG and said he found out you were going there. He said he's got to try the birria tacos Sonora style. Okay. So that might be something. Style. Yeah, that might be something to look into and investigate again.
Okay.
Yeah. Little research between live shots. Yeah. We will see you again soon, Chris. Thank you for that.